In my apartment, as is true with probably most apartments in Korea, the heating comes from underneath the floor. And so that makes a perfect place to set a bowl of bread dough. So I just took one and set it right over there on the counter. And in just a second here, we'll take a look at it and see what it looks like. And punch it down and work it just a little bit, and then we'll shape it and let it sit for another hour in the other room on the floor. Yeah. And then I've got my alarm set for the other bowl of dough. I'm probably just going to punch it down and let it set some more while I have to kind of stagger all this out so that, you know, I've got a small oven, you know, so that I can get it all timed well to make good bread. Anyway, let's take a look at this. There we go. Can you see? All right. Well, it smells really good. There you go. There's my bread dough. Okay, stick your fingers in there. If the hole stays in place, that's another signal that it's okay. Now, get some flour on my hands here, just a little. Okay, now let's use the countertop here instead of the bowl. Let's use this muffin pan here and just drop it in there like so. I didn't want to make them too big, because I don't want them to rise up too much over the edges of the little pans here. There we go. Okay, so maybe I ought to make this one a little bigger. Just a little. I'll probably end up punching this one down and putting it in with the other batch. Yeah. Okay, that's alright. I'll just leave it in this bowl. Cover it up. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta let these set for about an hour. I'll bake this one first and then that other one. Actually, maybe I could take this one and make an English muffin out of it. Just to play around with it. What do you think? Okay. Let's see. Okay. These babies here are ready for the oven. I'm going to bake these first. I'm going to let the other one rise a little more while these are baking. These are smaller. I think they'll be done in about 20 minutes. I'll just have to keep an eye on them. Anyway, I'm going to put them into a cold oven. Then let the heat as it, as the oven heats up, these will rise up a little more. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I'm wondering if I should slit. Let's slit a couple of these. Well, let's slit them all just a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Okay, into the oven to go, and then I'll cover the loaf. Here's the loaf. Yeah, I want to let it rise some more. Okay, so you may have seen the other two bowls sitting on the floor. Yeah, slow. What I'm going to do, I'm going to punch these down and combine them and then go from there. Let them, they're going to have to rise. I'm going to let them work about an hour because I've got to get that other bread baked before I can do anything with these. Whew, I'm going to be up all night. Anyway, let's see, a little flour. They're pretty. And let that pan cool down. Now I'm going to cook some more just like them. I'm going to let those cool down just a bit before I try one. It's so tempting. Yeah. Okay. Looks has a spongy texture. Good. There, and you can see the grains in there. That's good. Chews well. A little bit of crunchiness from the nuts and the grains that I put in. would hold a sandwich. I think it would hold a sandwich together very well. Mmm. Now look at that. Yeah, they've swelled up a bit. I've got to work them some more. Okay, what do you think? Here's the inside of the loaf. Spongy. Still a little moist on the inside. Probably could have baked it another 5 or 10 minutes or so. But it seems to be okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and then I need to let it cool down. Here's one slice of it. It has enough resistance, I think, strength. I think it will make a good sandwich bread and toast it in the morning for breakfast. Ah. I'm gonna let this cool down, and then I'll bag it up, put it in a freezer bag and put it in the freezer. Anyway, I gotta get busy and get another one ready for the loaf pan. And this is the last batch out of the oven. Oh, me. Now let it cool down, and then I will just bag it all up, and then I'll put some of these in the freezer bags. Yeah, to put them in the freezer and use them as I need them. I may take one of these to work, slice it up, and maybe take some cream cheese or something to go on it. At any rate, okay, it's about midnight. I would call it a day well spent. Ooh, these smell good.